So this is the next video in my matchup series, and the character featured is Anna Williams. So Anna, if you don't know the matchup, she can steamroll you. However, if you do know the matchup, she becomes a lot more manageable and not so strong. I'll show you why. So for example, let's start with her tracking, like her general tracking. So this is where she kind of falls. So let's say start with QCF1 on block. That's top. QCF1 on block, which is +2. So I'll just record a few options. QCF1 again. QCF1 into QCF4. QCF QCF1 into jabs. So QCF1 into against Anna, you want to do a quick side set right into block. Will make a lot of her stuff whiff or get blocked. And so quick side set right into block makes down forward 1 whiff. Down forward 4 will win. I'll talk about down forward 4 in a little bit, but down forward 4 will track in that direction. So quick side set right into block will beat another elbow. Quick side set right into block will beat will block QCF4. Quick side set right into block will beat jabs. So and QCF1 on block in QCF1 on block into side set right. Quick block will block side set back 4 her homing. The QCF1 on block into 4-4-2. It's her other homing move. Quick side set right into block will block it also. So what Anna has to do is to do this low to track you going in that direction into the quick block. So what you gotta do is you gotta block it and punish her for it, or you go left against it. Sorry, don't jump over it. You go left against it and with punish her, or you just crush it. So Anna has to take a big risk in just stopping you into stepping it, or she can do QCF1 and block into down 4. So that's another strong option that she has to stop you from stepping. Again, it's kind of a little bit of commitment. I'll talk about her down 4 meta in a little bit, but in general, you either want to side step right into quick block against most of her stuff, or you can low parry. That might be the best option against down 4-4 and down 4, because you can launch down 4-4. The low parry might be a bit better. It also stop down 4-2. See, side step right into quick block beats down 4-2, and you can punish it. So yeah, her tracking is not the best. So for example, side step 3 on block. Now a lot of Anna's use side step 3 because it's +4, but you can still step down 1 in both directions. No, you're in crouch, so you don't need to keep, so you can only step one way. But on both sides, you can step down 1 because it kind of sucks. I'm trying to not be negative, but she's clicking on. So QCF1, no sorry, not the QCF1. Side step 3 into down 4 is another common option they all do. Now you can't step on this on player 2 side because it tracks that direction. However, on player 1 side, you can step it down 4 because it doesn't track in that direction. In my opinion, it should be homing, but different story. 4-4-2 on block. Now this is where stuff gets a little bit tricky because it's +6 on block, so we can't step down 1 at all. We can't step down 1 at all. Maybe some characters can, but Asuka can't anyway. So 4-4-2 is the one that you need to be careful. Now, down 4 on hit into another down 4. On player 1 side, you can step another down 4. It is tricky, but it is possible. You can step another down 4 if she doesn't know the one, because it pushes back a little bit on hit. So it makes it a little bit easier to step as well. So another thing we should know is QCF4 on hit. This is a season 3 change. So QCF4 on hit, it leaves her in crouch and she's like +6. But despite what it looks like, it does not give you a guaranteed mix up. So you have to step you can step left against both options. You can step the I jumps there. You can step left the mid as well. Now what she can do up close is while standing 1, which will track in that direction. However, if she hits you at range, it'll whiff and you can launch her first. So just keep an eye out what range she hits you at if you try to do that kind of stuff. So the mix-up, there's no mix-up of UCF4 on hit, so don't fall for it. 4-3 on block, so this records a 3. Let me just record a few options and I'll go over it. We got the low option. We got the mid option. We got the 2-1. We got the roll. Okay, so let's start with this. So this is, against this, you generally want to side set right into quick duck, but it doesn't work against the 3 because the 3 is fast enough to track you going into duck. However, to beat the 3, you can side set right fully. Side set right fully. Now I'll show you why this doesn't work against the other options. If you try to side set right fully, you're going to get hit by the low. So this is where you need to do quick side set right into duck. Against the other options in this mix-up. You can do side set right into quick duck. We'll make the hop kick with. You get while standing 3. If she does the 2-1, you can stand up in time to block. You can stand up in time to block it. Or if you make the read that she's going to do this or the 3, you can side set right fully. Actually, it looks like you have time to actually. Oh no, back 2-1-4 in the back. Yeah, if she goes first, you can actually do this in the back as well. So if she does the 3 or that, you know, you can side set right fully. But in my opinion, it's better to side set right into quick duck. And if she does the roll mid, you can react and stand up in time. So don't let her do stuff on you, you know, that shouldn't be working. Like, it is still a mix-up situation in a way. Actually, oh, there's gonna clear them. There's something else I want to show as well. So she does the 3. I wish you can make these 0 quick. Does the low, blah blah blah. He does Chaos 1. Does Chaos 2-1. No, it's just these options, I think. If you block this and she does those options, you can actually power crush her, which is pretty good against the wall. If you're near the wall, you know, you cover a little bit more. You get like a little bit more reward. And she can high crush fast enough with the low as well. So power crush is also a good option. Just be careful because it loses to the roll mid and loses to UCF4 out of Chaos Judgment. So in my opinion, it's just better to slice that right into quick duck. It should beat everything apart from the 3, which isn't that damaging anyway. So, and it's the same situation for this down 4-1 on hit. Same situation, just slice that right into quick duck. Same situation. I won't go over again because Illyria is the same thing. The 3 will catch you. The 2-3 on hit. Now this is where it gets a little bit trickier because she's actually really plus. So you can't step nearly everything she does. If you try to step, good for now. Like you can't side set right into quick duck against the then 3-3 because she's so good, she's so plus. So you just have to raw duck it. Now in my opinion, it's better to just side set right because in case she does the mid, you can launch below. Pretty sure you can stop. Yeah, you can side set right the mid. Obviously, it's a little bit tight. Yeah, so instead of just blocking the mid and doing 2-3, you might as well side set right and get a full launcher on it. Obviously, this will lose to the low, but at least you're not just ducking and risk eating the hop kick, you know. So the risk rewards is a little bit more in your favor if you just commit to the side set right, in my opinion. But she has a save option with the 1+2, and I believe this will track. Yeah, it will track. Actually, ignore what I said earlier. Alright, so I know this is kind of unprofessional, but this is what you should do instead, actually. What'll I have here? Okay, you should E2-3 into backdash. This backdash should, a good backdash should make the hot kick with, and you'll block the 1+2 mid. You'll block the 1+2. Oh my god, I have a button hop. Unprofessional, Gary. Sorry, but you'll block the mids. You'll block this, and you'll make the hot kick with. In my opinion, that's better to do actually than the side step. Obviously, you'll eat the low, but at least against the low, you'll just have to make a hard read and duck it. You just have to make the hard read. Can she crush this in time? I mean, you could try cans. I don't think you get floated. I mean, that's in your favor. You could try and just cans it. If you eat the mid, you won't eat much damage. If you guess right in the low, you'll kill her essentially. But I mean, those are the options anyway. So let's talk about her 2CF4. So this is one of her most abusable moves, but Asuka actually has a punish against it. 12 frame mids with decent range will punish this. Now she can space that a little bit and make my down 4/4 whiff, but you just kind of know the spacing really. So up close you can punish it. Up close you can punish it. So just keep an eye on that. You down front one, 4 strings. So this is mid high. So against this, you just have to duck this. The mid option, you do 2-3. Now, if she delays them, and you read it, you can actually go left against both delays. You can go left against both delays. Oops. So if she delays it, you can go left against them, but just be careful because if she doesn't delay, it will hit you. So just keep an eye out on that. This is quite abusable. But if you size up left against the mid follow up, the mid is plus and block, but you can size up left it. So just keep an eye out on that. Well, then map 4/4, and then map 4/3. Now this is quite easy to fuzzy guard. It's a low and a low mid. You can react, in my opinion, with both options. You can react, in my opinion, to either options, and you can do what's standing 4/4. I twitched up a little bit before I did the. Let me just fix these. Yeah, because one of them I moved a little bit. Yeah, so you can still react. Oh, it's done up. Yes. Yeah, so it is very reactable. So just maybe not online, but in theory it is reactable, and you can fuzzy as well if you don't want to react. This is also important because Asuka is obviously a female character, so you can reverse Anna's back 2/2. If Anna does something like this, so Chaos 1, which gives free back 2/2, except for female characters. So Asuka can actually slap back. If you have to mash back 2 back at her, and she actually gets a full combo of it. So mash back 2/2 as soon as you get slapped. If you're too late, you're gonna get hit. You have to like mash it out. Or time it, maybe time it's better. Okay, as soon as you get slapped. It is tricky. What is the timing? It's weird timing. Okay, well at least you can force a trade so she doesn't get follow-ups, or you can slap back and then get a full combo. Now it looks like it does take some practice. It looks like there's like a lot of timing required to it. I don't have the exact timing then, but you can slap her back. Now against Hailstorm, bring on block, so that's up forward 3-1, and is up forward 3-1, 3+4. Okay, so let's talk about just the first 2 hits on its own. If she only does the first 2 hits, we can launch her. But if she's space allowed, my down for 2 whiff. we can always reach with Power Crush. We can always reach with Power Crush. Now, if she does the follow-up, if you try to launch, she'll interrupt you, so be careful. But if you think she'll finish it, side step right, and then you can get back to 1-4 in the back, which is obviously a huge reward. I don't know how rough this situation is. And if you're not sure what she's going to do, you can always do 2-3, or you can do Power Crush. It'll interrupt both options. It'll punish her for doing it just by itself, and it will punish the extension also. So if you want to make the read for more reward, or you want to play safe and just take your guaranteed damage, it's up to you. Against her FC mix-ups, you want to go left. You want to go left against her FC mix-ups. As soon as you see her on crouch, or she puts you into a move on crouch, you want to go left, because that's the weak side of the FC mix-up. Now, this is a little bit rare, but smarter Annas will start doing 4-4-2 from crouch, which is her homing to stop. Sorry, which is her homing to stop you from slice. And do 4-4-2 moves apparently. So this will stop you from just stepping her. So, but I said most Annas will just float her out the FC mix-up, to be honest, which you can go left again. You can go right in some situations, but personally I would just go left. It's easier. Now her down 4-1 meta is quite strong. So let's say she has down 4 intermediate one. Down 4 into, sorry, too delayed. Down 4 into delay one. She has down 4 on its own. She has down 4 into chaos. She has down 4-1 into side step. Now, there is no like easy way to deal with this. Like against step 1, against them for immediate one, you can wait it out, and you can wait this out as well. See the whiff, and do what's standing for. But then you're looking at for the follow-ups. So she does down 4 on its own, and she gets away with it. Because down 4 will be her main tracking move after a lot of stuff. Or down 4 into chaos. So if you try to delay or punish, you can counter hit you with fast moves from the chaos. If you like delay or punish while you're looking at for the follow-ups. Or she can do down 4-1 into side step, which will make some punishers whiff. So there's a big meta and mind game behind this. The only thing I can recommend is, there's no easy way to beat this. So what I would recommend is, you just have to read the Ana player. For example, like I like to do generic down 4 afterwards. But just be careful, because this does lose to the chaos transition. Or it doesn't apparently. Or I think Dick Chab would be more lenient. If he blocked it down 4, I think Dick Chab. But Dick Chab won't track I said cancel, I believe. Yeah, Dick Chab won't track this side step. But generic down 4 should, if you're quick enough. But then again, in a real match situation, it's going to be quite difficult. So there is no easy way against this mind game. But you just have to read the Ana and then just make your best judgment to punish. And that's it for Ana in this matchup series. I hope this helps. Hope this is useful. I know I made a few mistakes in the video, but I think I corrected them quickly after. So I hope it was beneficial, and thank you.